Hello, everybody. It's been a little bit, just a little bit. I wanted to explain why I sometimes disappear a little. So, this hand started hurting 2 weeks ago, right after the chiropractor. Had nothing to do with the chiropractor, it has to do with this second to last knuckle. See how far it goes in. It doesn't have the definition that it should, and it dislocates. I have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos, and it causes me to dislocate. Well, when I was younger, subluxate joints. Now I call myself a dislocator. I was a subluxator. Now I'm a dislocator. Anyway, dislocating on a daily basis joints all over the body. You would not even imagine how many joints you actually have. I have fewer joints because I have fewer bones now. They had to remove bones that were no longer even attached when they did all my hand surgeries a few years back. But we had treatments we were going to do for this dislocating of my hands, but we were going to do them in 2020 and 2021. So you can see why they didn't happen. So instead, I just suffer with dislocations in my hand. Well, this one, I just came back from the chiropractor and he hooked me up to electrodes even just to massage it. At least I'm not hurting like I was before, and hopefully the day goes better and by tomorrow I can be back to working. But no amount of ice or wrapping it was helping. It got to where wrapping it wasn't helping it, and the pain was traveling. It hit my elbow, it hit my shoulder, it then torqued back into my shoulder blade, and I didn't know what was going on. So I'm like freaking out. Is it the problem in my neck's gotten worse, and I'm going to have the disc replaced, and I risk, paralysis and months of therapy, and it's bad enough that I had to have my SI joint fused a few years ago because it hadn't been attached most of my life, and they still say to me that, yeah, you shouldn't be able to walk because it was detached since I was 12, and it sounds all dramatic and not fun. Not what you want to do with your life, especially when you do what I do and want to do what I do. It's not easy making these realistic puppets. It's hours and hours of engineering of bones and muscles and tendons and ligaments, which maybe I have a better grasp of the older I get because of what I live with. But then it's also the skin and the look, so that it looks real, moves real, all with practical mechanics. Practical mechanics are non-electric type mechanics. Animatronics. It's not animatronics. I don't have animatronics. I don't have a full shop of workers casting materials and all that insane stuff. I can do that kind of stuff, but I don't have that. I'm doing all of this in a second living room in my house with just me. So, and yeah, when I was a kid, I did it in not even that much space. But, so this hand, it's the one that had the damaged nerve that lost me the use of the hand for 8 years. This is a lot of information. Anyway, it's all part of the story that's led to where I am now, where I'm trying to get on America's Got Talent and show the art I do in the only platform that could possibly at this point get us out of this situation we're in, where we can't get enough finances to improve our lives because we just have one hit after another. Not just my story. Everyone has that kind of story of a lot of people out there just can't keep surviving any more hits to their finances, to their health, to their just everything. And part of the hits to our health are because we can't afford it. So anyway, the hand, the chiropractor says it probably started with the knuckle. And that it started traveling because I started tensing. I started favoring it weirdly. It started messing with other joints. The tensing of all the muscles was dislocating more things, because what it did was it dislocated the rib in back, back where the shoulder blade is. I know, laughing about this. Most of you would not have been laughing, because if you've ever had to have a rib put back in place, it's not comfortable. He kneels on me to get the rib. He knows what he's doing, and he knows about this disorder. So I'm very grateful for my chiropractor, because he does understand this, and he puts up with the fact that I'm sobbing by the time he's done. But he puts a rib back in place every time I see him. He wants to see me in a week. Usually I go anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks between seeing him, but this is bad enough. He's going to have to check it in a week, because it just, when it's really bad. So anyway, that level of pain is more than I deal with on a daily basis. Daily, I deal with pain all the time, and have since I was young. And it's what I call soul-eating pain, and it takes away everything. I also quit using the hand, so I wasn't typing, I wasn't working. I was just absorbing myself in any distraction that would let me deal with the pain. I was using up all the ice in our ice maker, and yeah. So anyway, sooner or later I need to do a video that explains what I want to do with my life. So why not throw a little bit of it here? This is what I face. This insane body that wants to do things it shouldn't. But I make these things that people say are amazing. To me, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's an obsession. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by making something look real when you could just, bring up a real one. But it's what I want to do. And I want to do full stories, not just little tiny ones for, 90 seconds on a stage for America's Got Talent. But I'm calling them micro plots, because you got to have a plot no matter what. And I want to do full stories. I want to do films. I want to do my puppet travelogue, where puppets do travelogue of amazing, out of the way things that are throughout the country and the world. We've got some amazing things we already want to explore, but once again, 2020 happened. So yeah, I want to just put amazing things out there, kind of like the Dark Crystal. That was my dream, was to make the Dark Crystal. Well, now I can do that, but with my own worlds and other people's worlds, and get them onto the stage, get them onto film, and get them touring to places, and get them to conventions where they can teach what they know. And I'd love someday to teach what I do to another artist that wants to do it, but so far I can't find anyone else that does quite what I do. And that's okay, but I want to share it. I want to teach it to others. You can kind of see a bit of what I do. And I'm going to be starting a big project once we solve this. I was supposed to start it 2 weeks ago, but hey, dislocations happen. So yeah, I'm going to take it easy. And I just thought I'd give you guys an update and a little bit of what I'm wanting to do and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I got to have the funds and the support to do the stories and share the characters that I want to, despite what I face. Drag a chiropractor along on a tour. I don't know. I don't know how I do it, but it's what I want to do. It's what I want to do for other artists I know. Maybe start my own prop and costume shop. It could do anything if I get the right exposure. But right now I just need to get my hand working again. So at least it hurts less at the moment, and we'll see. Have a great day, and I will hopefully have more fun process videos and photos for you again soon. Bye.